ordered the Neewer 660 Pro off of Amazon, and I'm going to do a quick review on it. The few things I'm going to go over is the build quality, the price, the usability, and portability of it. So right away we can see that in terms of build quality, it's pretty nicely built. Everything is very premium, built with metal, as you can see. You can hear that. And there's a bunch of these little gadgets here in the back. There's a screen. I can't wait to turn this on and see how it works. Okay, so I just plugged it in. Now we're gonna turn it on. Okay, so these are different modes. Oh, look at that. So this mode is purely color temperature. As you can see, we're at 5600 now. And this is 3200. All right, let's try the next mode. Wow. So this is purple. This is gonna be really fun to use. 75. As you can see back here, the layout and everything is just, it just feels like it's premium compared to other lights I've used. All right, let's see the next mode. Okay, so this is what we originally had it. Perfect. All right, so now that we've checked out the full build of it, now let's check out the usability. Just downloaded the app. You can see that there's a lot more options in here. And it's pretty cool that I can literally change the color to anything. I don't know if the camera can see this. I can change it to any color. See, if I go to blue, turns completely blue, and drag it to orange, blue, green, yellow, or I could just go straight to the center. They also have other options where you can do police, sirens mode. This is the second one. This is the third one. Then you have, I think this is party lighting. So you can have that. You can go to B and C. And finally, this is, I guess, lightning. You have different modes of that. Just the idea of having full control of my lighting is really good for any type of situation. For photography, for video, having that versatility is going to be very useful. So I always like to invest in the most bang for buck products, and this definitely seems like it's already worth it. I already have in my head a bunch of scenarios that I'm going to use it for, and it's just going to be an everyday light that can do everything for this studio. Yeah, so the price right now is $150 on Amazon. So what you're getting for $150 from this light is pretty amazing. Not to mention the app itself, the way they built it, how easy to use it is you're getting all that just for $150. That's pretty amazing. So the final thing I want to talk about is portability. As photographers and filmmakers, we need to be always on the move, especially today as gear is getting smaller and smaller. So you're fitting more into your backpack, more into your car, just going to shoots. And this is definitely something that's very easy to set up, easy to break down, doesn't get in the way. You know, all I need to do is just mount it onto a light stand and we're good to go. We're instantly able to use it. All right, that is set. I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, now this is with it on. So let's add a blue. How does it look with the blue? Okay, let's turn off this light. Yeah, so right now it's at the lowest, but it's super bright now. How does that look? Is it too bright? How does it look now? This looks good? And then you got yellow. What I like best is that I can just sit here and just change light. I don't have to run back and forth with changing the lighting. So let's bring it over here. That's cool. You can just change the color to whatever you need. Bam. It's a great light. I think it's definitely worth it. Go check it out if you haven't. Colored lights, Neewer 660 Pro. Download the app, play with it. It's pretty amazing. I'm definitely going to use it a lot in the studio.
So I quickly want to show you the Neewer light. Right here, this is where you would attach it to a stand. And here are the barn doors, which will reveal the light. And then right in front of the light, the LED lights is a diffuser. So you can remove that. There's a little switch you pop down, and then right here for your diffuser. We're going to close this up here for a second. And then I'm going to flip this around to the back. Sorry, just upside down. And then here on the back side, you've got all the controls for the light. I'll also show you, I use the app to control it because I find it's quicker. It explains more, like it's got more details than this, but this will work fine without the app. Right here is a battery plate. So you can be wireless. As you can see right now, I'm wired. Yeah, and so here are the knobs here where you can adjust your different temperatures, your different lights. You've got a mode button here that you can switch through. So I'm not going to show you anything just yet. I'm going to now switch over to my app. So I'm going to show you how this light connects to the app. It was pretty simple. Right now I have it set to 8500 Kelvin, and I'm going to turn the brightness up on it. I'm going to move this back a bit, and you can go from warm, which is here, to cool, and you have full control with the app. You also have full control on the rear. I just find it's more intuitive with the app. And then here you've got where you can change all the colors. I'm just going to pull back here for a second just so you can see what I'm doing with the colors, but I'm literally just moving my finger and see all the beautiful colors that you can do. So really at the touch of your finger. And then here you've got scene. Oh, look at this one here my wife likes. So if you notice, the light is going to my voice, which is pretty cool. And again, you can still play with the brightness on how bright it is. You've got party mode here, and we're going to turn the brightness up. There we go. And here I'm going to show you. I'm going to slide over here. You've got a hue loop where it's going to go through all the different colors. You've got like a candle light. It's like, and then what else we've got here? You got fireworks. And we'll switch over here. Ooh, lightning strike. That'd be pretty cool to set that up if you had like a Halloween display. Really, like it's pretty neat with all these different scenes. Like if you're filming or doing YouTube or whatever, like all these background effects, super cool. Again, you can bump up the kelvins, so whether you want it warmer or colder. But yeah, this Neewer light is it's amazing, and our family really loves it, and I suggest you definitely check it out. So now I'm just going to show you the rear of the light. I think it's off. There we go. Just because I had it connected to the app. And here are all the controls here with the dials where you can bump it up. I've already showed you what it looks like with the lighting, but I'm just going to show you how it works with the dials. So as you can see, not by the light, but by the dials of how I'm changing the Kelvin and the brightness. And then it's just really a flick of the mode. And then here you can change all your colors. But again, still not as intuitive as the app, because it's like I literally have to visually see what I'm doing by turning this knob. But when you have the app, you get the colors of the rainbow right at your fingertips. And then right here, See, it's got all the different modes here, but unfortunately they're just pictures. So, I mean, they're a pretty good indicator of what each one does. And you scroll through, but I mean, you can't jump from one. You've got to go through each one and then go back to the other one. So that's the only part that I think is a disadvantage by using it this way. But yeah, here's the rear of the light. So make sure to check out my review.
Sweet, just wanted to take a moment to take a look at the Neewer RGB 1200. Just for size comparison, this is the 660 that I used to own or just picked up alongside this. But this has got to be the most advanced Neewer light yet. I'm just going to put the 660 down. First and foremost, the actual side panels are very, very smooth. Nice and easy, open, easy close. You don't have to really fight with it too much. When I get it on and set it to there, nice and bright. You can adjust that in really precisely. So as I scale this down, it really does start to come down. So there's your 0 and then up. Also another precision dial for changing the warmth of the light. Oh, I'm the wrong thing. Here we go. I do like the interface here. This light does work with the app as well. One thing that I should note to everybody is my first panel lights didn't come with this, but pretty much anyone since the past 6 months, or for the past 6 months, came with kind of a plastic film on both the front and the back of the panel. So just making sure that you're actually removing this. So you can see remove there, just to pull off both sides so you don't melt it if you're using the light for a long time. But otherwise, again, you've got all the same settings. You can see here, you got your hue saturation mode. This is your regular lighting mode, and then your effects, which is likely the replacement of scenes. So I'm assuming to get there, probably switching it with mode right here. There, so now the HSI is highlighted and the FX is highlighted. And there, now you've got a bunch of different effects that are preset in here. And it looks like this little light is blinking. That's to connect it to the phone app. So rather than using Bluetooth, there is like a Neewer direct, I guess, link. So you just got to look for this button in the app and you can actually connect it. But again, all of these different presets. This one's set to a little music note. I can only assume that it turns on based on sound. I have no idea. There's a party mode and a, I don't know, whatever lighting mode this is. But you basically have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 preset modes in here. So that's pretty sweet. And then again, it does come, or it doesn't come with batteries, but you can put in batteries here. So if you want to use it as a little more portable, and it looks like you can set it to the 2.4 gigabyte or 2.4 G network in order to connect via Wi-Fi, I would assume. Looks like there's a mic right there, so I'm assuming that the sound modes for like music, you can actually pick up on sound to display the audio. Overall, pretty sick light. I wish that these came in packs, or at least I'm gonna look for some packs, because they do fit with the tripods from some of the previous or previous generation kits. Oh yeah, look at this too. Like a lot more durable compared to the brushed metal that the previous ones come with. So very easy. And then of course, a lot of ventilation so the light can keep cool as well. So overall, super impressed by this one. I'd say pick up a couple of these if you have the options between this and the 660 or 530 or whatever the rest of them are. This one's kind of the way to go, I would say.
Hey, so I just wanted to give my quick review on the Neewer LED light. I purchased a lot of lights over the last couple years for my home studio, and this by far is the best. Not only is it just way smaller than any of the softbox lights I've purchased, but it's by far the brightest light I have currently in my kit. One of the biggest reasons why I chose this one is because with softbox lights, you only have really one brightness setting, on or off, and some of them may have 1 to 5 brightness levels. This has 1 to 100, and I want to show you that. It also comes with Barndoors, which is kind of nice. So you can see on the back it takes lithium-ion batteries, which is also really cool because you don't have to have it connected to a cord, which my other studio lights can't do. So this right here is our number one setting, and you can see it's pretty low. So for like really intimate headshots or something in your studio, this would be perfect, especially with like low light settings. But then it can go all the way up to 100. So you can see here there's a huge range of brightness settings. And one more thing I want to show you. It's way brighter than my studio light I'm using right now. But I also want to show you the temperature settings. So it can also go way warmer. Maybe you can see this better on the back wall. But you see how warm the light looks right now? And then you can make it a lot cooler. So I guess overall in conclusion, I have nothing bad to say about this light. This light is my favorite one so far, and I highly recommend it.
Hey there, I just got the Neewer 660 Pro RGB light, and as you can see in the background over here, I have it shining on my wall, and I wanted to give a feel of what the light looks like. In pretty much any type of lighting situation you're looking for, and you wanted to add a splash of color in the background, this looks like a really great light. It's reasonably priced, it has a wide color range, and on top of that you also have an actual app on your phone that you can use to be able to adjust the colors. So if I wanted to, and I didn't want to have like this rainbow effect going on behind me, I can actually just tell it to go to a specific color, and that's just picking the color on the color wheel. And you could also have brightness. Now I've actually have this thing really low. If I raise this thing up, it darkens me like crazy. It's very bright. What you saw before, that was the party mode, which allows me to basically just pick it and it will just continue to change color throughout the entire time. Great if, let's say, you're taking photos and you wanted to be able to capture different colors on each one to possibly get a different effect without you having to sit there and constantly monitor the app and make changes. So if you're looking for like trying to capture something that you normally wouldn't have picked, this would be perfect for it. So I wanted to give you that feel, and yeah, that's about it.
So it does not come with a stand for the price. I thought I was going to be able to use it today, but no. And the pictures are kind of deceiving because I thought I was getting 2 for the price, and it was just 1. Yeah. I'm going to send it back though because it's not what I expected and I can't use it today. I had a video to shoot today and I'm not able to because I don't have anything to stand it on. So it's $169 plus you have to buy your own tripod to put it on, which is ridiculous. I'm not satisfied.
My name's Tina. I personally use these lights. I have 2 of these lights to do my social media stuff, and they are incredible. Now, they are a little bit on the higher side, but that is because they are high quality panel lights. So if you are looking to get into social media and you are worried about your lighting or you need good lighting, these are the lights for you. Bye.
You like it? I heard you like it.
I love